hair. For some reason, these longer pieces in the back, they seem to always be straight. Like, I can blow dry my hair and these pieces will be straight. And then they hang below the curls that I have, so I don't know. I don't get it at all, honestly. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but whatever. And I have a sweater on because it's cold in the house. Hey YouTube. So, today I am back with another Talk with Tamiyah. And as you can see from the description, you know, topics I'll be talking about. Okay, so first I want to start by talking about facing my fears. And I don't know if you've noticed, but lately on my vlogs I've been driving a lot, and I don't necessarily have my license right now at this moment, but I do have my permit, and I've been really working on getting my license because I don't know, like I feel like at this age, like I should have been got it. Like I've had my license so long. I don't know, I think I mentioned before in one of my vlogs, like I've had my license so long that my freaking permit expired. So that being said, I feel like it was time for me to go ahead and just get my license. Like I need to really work on it. So I've been driving every day for a month, and honestly it's helped a lot. It's really helped me a lot, the fact that I drive every day, and I believe it's been a whole month, yeah. But because like because before I used to be extremely scared. Like when I first started driving, like driving around the neighborhood was even scary for me. And then like before Jason was born, I used to drive around our old neighborhood, and I was quite comfortable with that. But I'm like, the neighborhood is not the same as the street because you have to watch out for other cars. I mean, you do in the neighborhood too, but it's a way different ball game. So with that being said, I just was like, you know what, I need to just start driving. Like I need to just work on getting my license. And like in my previous video, the whole situation with the Uber, that kind of just pushed me even more, because first of all, I don't like taking Uber with Jace because I have to take his bag, my bag, his car seat. Like it's too much to take and too much to be carrying around from point A to point B with the 3-month-old. So with that being said, I've also felt like once I get my license, I definitely want to push through to get a car. Well, let me go back. That's the part of facing my fears, really getting my license and just jumping into it, because I am terrified of driving. Like I'm not terrified, but I'm, you know, I'm not that comfortable because I don't have my license, and I just started. Like I literally just started driving like a lot this month, but that's neither here nor there. So recently I drove for 36 minutes, and I've actually drove like from the locations were 36 minutes apart, and I drove on the highway. Of course I had a licensed driver directing me the whole time, but at the same time, you know, it kind of boosted me, it got my confidence up also, because I felt like, okay, you know, I'm doing it, like I'm able to do this. And I actually do drive every day. Like I do get up and have to go to the store real quick, or go pick this up and go pick that up. And at first I was kind of like getting, you know, discouraged about it, because I feel like, dang, like, you know, like I need to hurry and get my license. Like I don't want the time to pass by. And some days I just didn't want to get up and try, and like I don't know, I just wasn't feeling motivated. But then when that Uber situation happened, when the Uber left me, I was like, you know, I definitely need to get my license so that I can get a car, because I feel like, you know, I never want to be in that position again, especially now with my child. And it's a guarantee that I'm gonna get a car, because my dad, I was speaking to my dad, and he was telling me like, you know, I can't get you a car until you get your license. So, you know, your girl was like, okay, working on getting my license. But anyways, and to speak on staying motivated, like it's been hard, honestly, because stuff like when you think something's gonna go one way, it never goes that way. And I've been feeling really discouraged, like as far as work, as far as my license, as far as a car. And like the thing about it is, I don't know, like I feel like I've been wanting stuff to happen so fast, and then when it doesn't happen fast, I feel like it will never happen. Like with my license, I just never really, no one ever taught me. Like no one ever had the time, or my mom, she's too nervous, so she never taught me. So, and I would drive like maybe once or twice out of a whole month, or 2 or 3 or 6. Like, so I just felt really discouraged. I'm like, I'm never gonna get my license. I'm always gonna be having to ride around with someone, because I just can't learn. And then one day my sister, she was telling me how my mom let her drive to Walmart, and I'm like, what? I'm like, you're not about to get your license before me. So, you know, I was like, I need to start driving every day now. So I've been driving every day, and of course, you know, working on getting my license. I'm still kind of like trying to keep, you know, being motivated about it, because I don't want to lose that focus and lose the goal and lose the main, I don't want to forget the big picture, basically. And I need a car. Like, I need a car. As far as like work, like, I've been having so many opportunities to work. Like okay, Jace is still breastfed, and that's another just discouraging thing, because I really wanted to stop at 3 months. That way I could do other stuff. And it's not me saying like, you know, I'm mad because I want to do other stuff like party and stuff like that. Like I said before, I'm not that type of person. I mean, work wise, like I really wanted to be able to do stuff work wise, but I can't because he's breastfed. And I am working on giving him the bottle, and I am working on that type of, you know, pumping breast milk and stuff like that to get him to take the bottle. But it's not as simple as it seems. Like, I just can't force it on him. And some people are like, oh, you know what, why, if he hungry, he'll eat. That's not true. I looked it up. That's actually not the way you should teach them, because they're going to associate the bottle with anger. And that makes a lot of sense. And I've even tried it before to see, like, maybe if he's really hungry, he'll eat it. Like, no. Jace will scream and scream and scream. Then he'll choke on his spit because he's screaming so loud. Then his face will be red. He'll be falling out. Like, and, I mean, as a parent, why would I want to do that to my child? Like, why would I want to do that if I don't have to? So, basically, like, it's hard to get Jace to take the bottle because he's so used to, you know, my breast. And honestly, I understand why, like, babies, it's a hard transition, because the way my breast feels and the way that bottle feels is totally different. Rubber and skin, you know what I'm saying? And I bought multiple bottles. Like, I bought a Latch bottle. I bought a Latch bottle. We had Dr. Brown bottles. I just bought a Tamiyah bottle. And then it's like, sometimes I'll feed Jason, he'll be laughing at me, smiling at me, just, you know, taking the bottle as a joke. Like, he takes me as a freaking joke, because he's like, Ma, I know this is not, you know, what I usually eat from. He'll drink it, you know, but he doesn't necessarily, like, he'll play around, you know, take a couple sips, but he doesn't really take the bottle. And that has become an issue, because I really do want to start working. And I've tried work from home jobs, and it's kind of getting hard, because it's like, the jobs that I have, like, your computer has to be computable. Your computer has to be compatible, you know. I don't know, it's just a lot. Like, I've actually had a lot of opportunities. Like, one opportunity I had, the work from home job I had, that didn't work out because I missed my training due to, like, miscommunication with them. So that was a problem. There was another job that I almost had. Like, I did the training, like, the whole application process was basically like they put you through the training and everything, like the practice parts and all of that type of stuff, you know, all the type of stuff to see if you're compatible and see if you're ready to do the job. And I got through the whole thing, and then they said that my computer wasn't fast enough, which is weird because I have one of the newest computers. Like, my computer is touchscreen, so of course I'm like, how is my computer not fast enough? But that happened. I've applied for so many jobs. Like, I've applied for a lot of jobs, and I mean, I'm not saying I'm giving up, but I just feel like, you know, like, I don't know, it's just, I don't know. And I feel like once I get my license, maybe I could just do Uber for an hour out here, you know, just to get a couple bucks going, you know, $6, $10, you know, whatever the amount may be, it would be better than having nothing, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I've been trying to do a lot of little online stuff and just really see, like, what can I do to just make money. And I'm not saying that I'm pressed for money, but I don't like relying on people. I want to have my own money. I want to have my own finances. I want to be able to move out of my mom's house. I want to be able to, you know, keep gas in the car when I do get my car, and, you know, be able to buy Jace things when he needs things. And don't get me wrong, Jace has everything he needs. He actually doesn't need anything, but, you know, it's just, I'm that type of mom. I'm the type of mom, if I see a toy for my son, I want to get it for him. Right now I'm doing pretty good financially, actually, but it's just like a struggle. Ow, my chest hurt. It's a struggle with knowing that I don't have steady income. I mean, here's what it is. So, YouTube. This is actually harder than I thought. I don't know, like, I don't know if maybe I'm just trying to do too much at once, because I feel like I just be wanting my videos to be the best of the best, and I want everything to be the best of the best, but it's like I know I've just started out, so I kind of have to remind myself to slow it down, you know, and just be like, because I just want all my material to be the greatest. I want, you know, I have high expectations for myself, and I'm my biggest critic, so that's another problem that I have. I'm working on it though, but yeah, YouTube is just way more work than I thought, honestly, but I love it though. I'm not gonna lie, I really like doing this. I really like getting on camera and just, you know, speaking on things and recording my days, and, you know, good things that happen, and, you know, something exciting that happens, stuff like that, and sharing it with everyone, you know, just for them to see a glimpse of the mommy life as an 18-year-old girl. So, you know, I'm not going to stop anytime soon, and I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep striving, because that's the type of person I am. I am ambitious, like I said before. I do start school in April, on April 3rd, so I'm excited about that, because I know that I have all my ducks in a row as far as that, so that's good too. But that's all I think I really have to say. I just want to get on here and just talk about, you know, me being discouraged and staying motivated. Now, I won't lie. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys. I know this is not how talks with Tamiyahs go, but I just want to show you guys an example of what I do to stay motivated, to remind myself to keep going. So, this is one of the missions that I have on my wall. Mission license, job paying at least $9 an hour, a car, my YouTube channel active, which as you can see I've been able to check that off, in school. This is my mission as far as Jace taking a bottle and, you know, things like that.